Tech Enthusiast. I'm Neil.
And I'm Simon. Laptops again, Neil.
Laptops.
It's the tech du jour. It's the thing to have at the minute.
Everyone's making them.
It's probably because it was Computex as well.
Yes.
But looking at it, because I'm into the laptop market at the minute, Asus have been throwing out some incredible laptops.
Yeah.
Quite highly priced, over $1,000 for the majority of the lineup. Like maybe starting at $1,000, going up to like
Seems
$1,300.
to be the price point at the minute, doesn't it? For
Yeah, it really is.
yeah.
The difficulty is, I think, if you make a premium one and then sell it at a huge discount, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
A little bit. You really are. But I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to spend that much on a laptop. No, the low money. But then they demonstrated, and this blew me away, a new laptop with an NVIDIA 1080 graphics card in. So they're around.
Yeah.
They are around. They've got it down to 16.9 millimeters.
Right.
Right. Now, if you're not into computing, you're probably thinking, so what? Well, that is ridiculously impressive.
Yeah.
I've got a desktop NVIDIA 1060, and it takes up 2 PCIe ports for the graphics card.
Right.
So the 1080 is 2 above that. Obviously, the mobile version doesn't generate the same heat, but they've re-engineered it entirely to fit these things into slim laptops. Currently, on the market, I think the slimmest laptop today is somewhere around the 23mm point. So you can see that is a huge reduction.
Yeah.
So I know what you're thinking, Neil. I know what you're thinking. Is that going to melt my knees off?
That is exactly what I was thinking.
I knew that's what you were thinking. You're thinking, that's going to generate a lot of heat, Simon. Where's all that heat going to go?
Nobody knows.
Well, as you lift the lid of the laptop screen,
okay,
it opens up a duct on the back of the laptop and it vents the heat out of the duct. Because it generates that much heat. That's the only way they can do it.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh my god, we're at the point now where everything is so thin, they're having to have ports that open up.
It's a pretty cool idea, though.
It is. It's a really, really cool way to do it.
Yeah.
I like it. And apparently it doesn't even look too awful.
No.
I'd still perhaps be a little bit worried about running it on my lap. But with that graphics card in, I would imagine the runtime on a battery certainly could have been measured in hours, perhaps minutes. God. But I suppose the idea is portability, you know, if you're doing esports, taking it around everywhere.
Yeah.
It just makes sense to be able to cart this around, because I think it weighs just over 2 kilograms.
Yeah.
Which isn't actually that much for that much computer.
No.
I remember having a laptop back in the day from AJP.
Right.
And it must have been, honestly, 4 or 5 centimetres thick. It was a brick, right? And it struggled to dissipate heat that much that when you used it, your hands would be sweating over the keyboard because it just struggled to dump the heat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, laptops. So that was definitely the coolest thing I thought of Computex, the laptop.
Cool.
There was some CPUs announced. Really expensive, i9, $2,000.
Yeah.
I'm buying that. I ain't got $2,000 to throw at a CPU.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what else was announced actually at Computex. Really exciting, I quite like this. It's been announced before, but demonstrated perhaps at Computex. The Intel Compute Card.
This thing's crazy.
It is a credit card sized computer from Intel.
Yeah.
Apparently you can have up to an i5 CPU on this thing.
Whoa.
Which would normally be, the laptop model.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's size with a credit card. The idea is to slip it into like a monitor. It makes it an all-in-one computer.
Yeah.
You can use it in signage. You can use it in micro PCs, for home theatres.
Yeah.
I just love the idea that this could possibly at some point in time become, you just take it with you.
Yeah.
And it becomes everything you need it to be. Just slot it into this and, it's computer at work, computer at home. Yeah.
Slip in your back pocket and you're off.
Well, and I like the idea that that's the bit you upgrade.
Yeah.
Imagine a laptop where to upgrade it, you just slip out the compute card and you put the new compute card in.
Yeah.
That to me seems incredible.
Yeah.
I would like that future where, we're not throwing these things away. Arguably, you're throwing away the compute card, but at least you're not throwing away the entire system.
Yeah. Is it as cool as, though, the Nintendo memory units where you could take it out and allegedly carry on interacting with the game?
Can you remember Tomorrow's World on the BBC?
Yeah.
Right. Can you remember when they demonstrated the mini disc?
No.
I remember them demonstrating the mini disc, yeah?
Okay.
So they played a song, and while the song was still playing, they ejected the mini disc and put it back in.
Right.
And the song didn't stop playing.
Okay.
So it used to buffer that much.
Yeah.
Just remind me when he said that. That was the big wow.
Yeah.
Mini disc.
They never really took off, did they?
Do you know what? I loved it as a little medium. And in Japan, it was used as computer storage.
Yeah.
So instead of floppy disks, you'd use those.
Yeah.
I would have loved a computer that took mini discs.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that's a cool media.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Don't think we really need it in a
tiny
minute.
USB sticks and memory
Plus
cards.
streaming.
Yeah. But yeah, compute card. It'd be nice if it actually gains a lot of traction, is used heavily.
Yeah.
And maybe even there's a point where you can put 3 or 4 into one device to make it even more powerful.
That would
and you
be
can
cool.
stack them. Would be cool. So Computex, a few interesting products, mainly laptops.
Yeah. Well, what about the EV?
You know, with the market for a laptop,
Yes.
I have purchased one. We'll talk about that to that. Right now, the Eve V was a device on Indiegogo. And the idea was they were going to crowdsource it and make a Surface Pro competitor.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, this looks really cool. The specs look fantastic. The idea was the community would vote on all the decisions. So they would make the device that the community wanted.
Yeah.
So, guess what they wanted, Neil?
Something ridiculously high spec.
Bigger battery.
But oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm always crying out for in every device.
The community voted for a bigger battery.
Nice.
So they made it thicker and put in a bigger battery.
Awesome.
The rest of the spec, surprisingly impressive. They didn't want fans, so they come up with a new way to cool it, which Intel donated a load of money to the Indiegogo project and helped them design the cooling. But I didn't back it, Neil.
No.
Because I just thought it's a lot of money. If this doesn't make it, I'm going to lose a big chunk. I don't mind losing 50 quid. But when it's 500, 600, 700, it's
a lot of money.
Whoa. But it turns out it's successful. It's coming out and now I can't get it. But honestly, the specs are incredible.
Yeah.
And the price point is just jaw-dropping. Like, how can they get that much computer for that price point?
For that price, yeah.
Yeah, it is really great price. And I reckon they're going to come a bit OnePlus-esque. So this is the first one.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really hard to get hold of, real limited runs. But then as time goes on,
They'll ramp up.
and they'll be able to get to mid-level production. I don't think they'll ever get to high-level production because there just won't be the demand for it.
No. But it's cool that the community wanted a bigger battery.
Yeah, they wanted a bigger battery, no fans. They wanted, so it's got USB-C ports, which the Surface Pro lacks.
Who knew?
Keyboard, it's got a nice keyboard.
Yeah.
Always got an audio amp built in.
Oh.
So your headphones will just sound fantastic.
Cool.
Through this thing. So yeah, you haven't got an external DC. So yeah, really impressive. I wish I'd have backed it. Lost out.
Can't win them all.
But I did pull the trigger finally on buying a laptop for university, Neil.
And what have you gone for?
Went for the Dell XPS 13. And then I did some Googling. I was like, I wonder how cheap I can get this. Because that's what we always do with technology.
Yeah.
So I looked on eBay and I saw lots and lots of refurbished XPS 13s. Now, whenever I see a high number like that, I just think, where are they sourcing it from?
Yeah.
Because if you can sell 200, that means these are getting sold in bulk somewhere.
Yeah.
Looked around, Dell have an official Dell outlet store. So it's basically officially refurbished by Dell. So what happens is, if you buy a new one and you go, don't like it, send it back,
Yeah.
they check it out, put it on the refurb store.
Oh, cool.
So you're pretty much getting brand newish machine, maybe it's been used for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, right, yeah, a lot cheaper. I thought, I wonder what the warranty on this is. It's a long story. So I read the warranty, and then right down the bottom it said, coupon codes. Dell coupon codes are not valid, but Dell outlet coupon codes are. I was like,
right.
so there's coupon code. Okay.
Google.
Now I just need to find where you get the coupon codes from.
Yeah.
And it turns out there's a Dell outlet Twitter handle, and all it does is tweet the latest coupons for the outlet.
Right.
Long story short, today got the coupon. I got the maxed out XPS 13 for £150 cheaper than the minimum spec.
That's bananas.
XPS. Yeah, I looked at the maxed out. Like, that's like a dream machine. I'm never going to spend that much money on a Windows laptop.
Yeah.
So now I've got the highest possible spec for under £1,000.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I was blown away. I really, well, we'll find out if I'm going to get it. A bit of an issue with the credit card going to do. But maybe I'll get it. It says my top tip: if you're after a Dell laptop, get on the outlet store.
Yeah.
Get the coupon code. I really did check the Twitter. I looked at the frequency.
Yeah.
And pretty much, if you can wait 2 weeks, the coupon code that you want comes around.
Yeah.
So huge savings. £600 pretty much I saved.
I think refurbs have come a long way as well in the last sort of 10 years. It used to be you'd buy a refurb item,
a bit chipped off,
a piece of junk.
I tell you what, Amazon Warehouse. Do you ever buy from Amazon Warehouse?
Don't think so. No.
Oh my god, I love the Amazon Warehouse as well. Yeah, again, huge discounts. Same thing.
Yeah.
If you buy it and you send it back, they can't sell it as new anymore.
No.
So it goes straight to the Amazon Warehouse, and you can get some fantastic deals.
Nice.
It's worth checking out. It's you can search just on the Amazon Warehouse.
Oh, that's cool.
Or sometimes when you look at the used and new,
yeah,
if you click that, you'll see one that says used Amazon Warehouse. And that's what, and you can save a fortune.
Cool. That's a good tip. Okay, so inevitably, mobile phones. Well, I think we spoke about it last week, but Andy Rubin. Did we speak about it last week? I can't remember.
I think we flagged it that there was possibly going to be a phone by Andy Rubin.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, he created Android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a result, it's been pretty hotly anticipated.
Absolutely, because perhaps this is what the purest Android phone should look like in his mind, because he made the operating system perhaps with an intended device for it to be upon. Yeah.
And there was a couple of, they released a couple of images.
A few teaser photos.
Yeah, a few teaser photos, and it was showing that it was like sort of edge-to-edge bezel-less screen.
Well, that's it. That's the thing this year.
That's the latest thing. So, yeah. And it got announced a couple of days ago. And, I don't know, it's a bit weird.
You best try and describe how weird it actually is, Neil. Yeah. It is weird.
I mean, it is mainly screen. It's got very, very small chin, very narrow, thin chin.
Yep.
Edge to edge, almost completely bezel-less, and then it goes all the way up to the top as well. However,
there's a bit of a problem with that, Neil. Where do you put the camera and the earpiece and the ambient light sensors?
Well, Simon, in the middle of the screen from the top, there's a little cutaway section,
like a U.
Yeah, like a narrow U shape. Imagine you did a hole punch too close to the edge of a piece of paper.
I used to love doing that.
Yeah. So you get a little cutaway on the edge of the piece of paper. It's a bit like that, but elongated. And that's where the camera sits.
Okay, this raises questions now.
It does. What use is that, is the first question.
The second question is, how does the operating system handle the fact that there's a bit of screen that's not there?
Yeah, because
I know how it does it.
Go on then.
It doubles the depth of the status bar.
Right. So it's pointless, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. It doubles the depth of the status bar. So I believe the aspect ratio on this particular phone, because it's a weird shape, it's probably worth highlighting as well.
Yeah.
Is 1910.
Right.
So widescreen is 16:9. What's getting hot at the minute in laptops is 3.2 actually. But anyway, so that means when it's in portrait, you've got the double depth status bar, which accounts for the U. So now we flick it into landscape.
Yeah.
And because it's 1910, that reduces to 16:9.
Right, so that's
that
where the
bit of the
extra
screen
bit
is
goes.
just blanked out.
So it's a total gimmick. Absolute total gimmick.
Well, for me, what I don't get, right, the Mi Mix had the perfect solution for all of this.
It really did.
I don't know why people just didn't copy it.
Camera at the bottom.
Camera at the bottom in the corner.
Yeah.
Because essentially, if you're taking a selfie, who cares? You just flip the phone around.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
And then the way they did the speaker was they built it into the screen.
Yeah.
So it uses piezo vibration through the screen to do the audio.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is the solution. I don't think there's another way you can do it.
No, there really,
I just don't.
No, there really isn't. Not if you're having a selfie camera.
No. And this just seems so hacky. It really does. I mean, Apple would probably figure out some way to put the camera and everything below the glass.
Yeah.
And see through the LCD. They'd come up with some crazy over-engineered solution.
Yeah.
So Apple will probably come up with a different solution.
Probably.
But everybody else, just copy the Mi Mix idea, because it was a fantastic way to do it.
Yeah.
It really was.
But obviously this phone was probably planned and conceived before the Mi Mix was released.
Yes. I just can't believe that they thought it was a good idea.
No, I don't either. It just seems like a massive gimmick. I mean, when you see pictures of it, because a lot of the pictures have like shown it with a wallpaper on, and obviously the wallpaper goes right to the top of the screen.
Yeah.
And you don't really notice it that much unless you're looking for it, or unless it's like a white background.
The people that apparently have had their hands on it have said when you first start using it, you can't stop staring at it.
Yeah.
But then the more you use the phone,
the more it kind of
it just
fades away.
disappears, and it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Which I can get. That's understandable.
Yeah.
But it still seems
unnecessary. Yeah.
Just put that stuff at the bottom.
Yeah, or just have a really narrow forehead on it. You know, you don't need that much space.
We should probably say as well that it's titanium and ceramic.
Yes.
So, for example, if you dropped your phone, which I do with my iPhone, on the corner, the aluminium chips away, whereas that doesn't happen with titanium.
No.
So this phone is supposed to be able to handle a drop onto concrete.
Yeah.
Which alone is quite impressive. That is kind of cool.
It really is.
And okay, well, we should maybe...
I think it's cheaper than we thought it was going to be as well.
I guessed $800.
Yeah.
I was out by $100.
Yeah.
It's $700.
Yeah.
So the price point is not too bad.
Yeah,
but it's a premium phone. Who's going to buy it? It ain't got a Samsung badge on it.
No. And it's not even running Android, is it? It's running...
No, well, it is running Android.
Yeah.
And with a because it has to be modified for the status bar thing to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I've got the money for a premium phone, I'm probably going to get the S8 or the Pixel.
Yeah.
If I ain't got the money for a premium phone, then I'm just going to get like the OnePlus 5, which is coming out soon, hopefully cheaper, or get like a Mi whatever.
Yeah, Mi 6 or...
I don't understand what market they're trying to grab.
No.
I don't think there's a market to grab.
It's a more and more flooded market, especially the last 2 years. The market has got properly flooded with
everyone
other
is doing premium high-end Android, and I just don't think the market can sustain it.
No,
there's always going to be one that stands atop.
Yeah,
and with one just slightly lower down. They're constantly battling for that top spot.
Yeah,
and I just don't think this phone is going to be able to do it. If they'd have released a phone at $400 to $500, and they'd have dropped the ceramic, maybe cut a few corners here and there, and then coming at that price point, I could see it.
Yeah,
I just don't see it because spec-wise, it's got a Snapdragon 835, 128 gig. Yeah, but everything's got everyone. They've all got that now.
Yeah.
Well, they all will this year for the premium ones, and I just don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, the having that much screen on the phone, you can see it with the S8 and with the Mi Mix when that got shown, and now with this, because the vast majority of his screen, it looks so nice. It does look really, really nice, because there's just no gumph on the front of your phone. It is just pure.
Well, we should mention that as well. They don't put any branding on it at all.
No,
it's just unbranded. This design piece, But, I suppose if you look at it like this, okay, it is cheaper than the other ones.
Yeah.
And it is at that premium level. So maybe that's it. They just thought we only need to undercut them a tiny bit.
Yeah. But again, I mean, what kind of production are you going to have on this? Exactly. It's not going to be a massively available
Samsung
phone.
bought all those Snapdragons.
Yeah.
And then, so the OnePlus 5 is going to struggle to get hold of that Snapdragon.
Yeah.
But I think they're big enough now in terms of they're onto the fourth phone.
Yeah.
Hang on, is it 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2? Fifth phone.
Yeah.
Technically fifth phone. So I reckon they'll be able to actually get hold of a lot of the components.
Yeah.
Because talking about components, have you heard the rumour that's why Nintendo can't increase production?
No.
Can't get the components.
Oh.
Apple have got all the components and they're like, can't make it. We just can't make it.
There's a shock.
Yeah, it's a shocker. But in the UK, let's face it, it's going to cost us a fortune.
Yeah, there is that.
No. And also, they haven't even mentioned what version of Android it's going to run, if they're going to keep the update cycle.
I thought they were saying it's not Android.
It's Android.
Oh, is it?
You're getting mixed up with Ambient OS, which runs on there because they've released 3 products. Well, right, okay, let's tell the full story.
Okay.
Right, the phone's on pre-order, it's supposed to come out next month.
Yeah.
Right, they're going to release an Essential Home.
Yeah.
Which is their
Google Home, Amazon Echo.
Yeah. So that's going to run Ambient OS. So the third product was Ambient OS.
Right. Okay.
And he said, "Oh well, we'll let Siri and Google Assistant run atop Ambient." I'm like, "Yeah, because that'll happen." But he's going for a privacy play. He's saying that it's going to try and do things locally without having to touch the cloud.
And it's got a screen on it as well, isn't it? A round screen.
Well, no one's seen it yet, Neil. There's a photo mock-up, probably made in Photoshop, but... I don't really want to be down on this product too much, but I think I'm just getting tired of premium phones at that price point. You're going to struggle to beat Samsung.
Yeah.
You're going to struggle to beat the Pixel.
Yeah.
You need to do something wow. And I don't think titanium and ceramic is wow enough.
No. And you're running out of wow things to do.
Oh, God, do you know what we haven't even mentioned?
The 360 camera?
Its unique feature, yeah. It can have modular devices that you attach to it.
Yeah.
Magnetically. That says it all, actually.
Yeah.
The fact that we'd forgot about it perhaps highlights how pointless.
Yeah, who needs a 360 camera?
Who needs modular things to stick to the phone? Because you know what the biggest problem is? You've got to stay in that ecosystem.
Yeah.
Do you think you can build a strong enough ecosystem for people to stay in it? Because essentially you buy it, then if you get rid of that phone, you're like, well, I've just spent a lot of money on this. Fair enough, the 360 camera is quite cheap.
Yeah.
But no, I don't see it.
No. Plus, you still end up having upgrade problems with that anyway, because, 2 phones, even if you stay with the same company, 2 phones down the line, it doesn't work anymore because they want to improve things and move forward, and they can't do that while they're staying tethered to the old peripherals. So, yeah.
No, I don't see it. But if it comes cheap enough, Neil, I'm interested.
Who knows? Yeah. And we saw the LG V30 this week.
Bless LG.
When everyone's going to them for the screens and stuff,
do you know
feel
what?
a bit bad for them, but
They knock out quality products.
Yeah.
But they just don't get the sales.
No.
Their sales are increasing, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had the best year in 2016, I think, for phones.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah, people just... Well, we didn't even mention them when we were talking about top-tier phones.
No, I wouldn't put LG as a top-tier phone at all, no.
The G6 is supposed to be pretty good, though.
Yeah.
And that's just it. You just don't think about them.
No.
But that phone is now getting slashed in price. Even in the UK, we're getting to some people doing it at half off.
Was it the G5 that was modular?
They dropped that.
They need. Although apparently they're still making stuff.
Well, hang on, are we on G7 now? We're missing a version.
Not sure.
That shows how much we know about LGs.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. But anyway, the LG V30.
Yes.
It's got a weird little feature to it. It's got a slide-out second screen.
How big is the slide out second screen. Have I got like a Nintendo 3DS XL where I've got...
No. Imagine, it kind of reminds me of the BlackBerry Priv, where it had a slide out keyboard that came from underneath at the bottom of the phone.
Right.
But obviously that was a physical keyboard, whereas this is a screen, and it looks about the same size as that would be.
What I don't get, from a user experience perspective, why would I pull out a secondary screen to do something that I could do on the primary screen?
I don't know. The things that I've seen, in the screenshots I've seen, it's been like shortcuts on it. So like it's pulled out and there's like email and things like that.
So you can always have the dock there constantly.
Yes.
Or imagine it like the touch bar on the MacBook Pro where you pull it down and you can do things within apps.
I don't
They're
know,
always
maybe.
there and off screen.
Because, the things that I think... Because obviously there's that part of me that's like, it'd be kind of cool if it did that. And you're like, but actually that's completely unnecessary. Like, when you want to share something on Facebook... And you have to press the button and then press share and then press which service you want.
So it comes to like the touch bar where it's contextually aware.
Yeah.
And on that secondary screen, it shows relevant options.
Yeah. But it's not that big a hassle to do that anyway.
And I think we need to get
solving a problem that we don't have.
That should just be share this to bar.
Yeah.
That should not be a tap.
Yeah.
I still don't get why it's a tap.
Yeah.
Don't understand it. No, I don't know. We're down on phones at the minute,
we are a little bit.
Come on, OnePlus. Release your phone and make us want phones again, because we get so excited about that phone. And I think the reason we get excited is because, I'm not going to say it's an affordable price point, but it's at an achievable price point.
Oh yeah, definitely. To the point that I'm thinking, maybe I'll sell my
let's get that one.
Sell my phone that's only a couple of months old and get that one.
Well, you know what, let's talk about OnePlus 5 real quick. Have you seen that they're doing it where you can get your hands on one for free?
Yes.
So the camera's supposed to be amazing because they've teamed up with DxO, do they call themselves?
Yeah.
DxO. Got the highest rated smartphone camera ever.
Yeah.
So if you share 3 photos from your Instagram and they like it, they give you the phone.
Oh wow.
And then you get to use the phone.
That's pretty awesome.
They always do unique advertising and promo stuff, OnePlus 5.
Yeah.
And now they're also doing a community vote for the retail box.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So you can vote on what the retail box should look like.
And they're doing the referral program.
Yeah, referral. This is why we get excited about apps, because they do it a bit different.
Yeah, if I can realistically knock a bit of cash off buying the phone because I've referred other people on, I'm totally going to do it.
Them doing an advertising campaign as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
I like it. V30 second screen, not so much.
Yeah, there was one screenshot I saw of it where there was like a wallpaper that became extended, like there was more picture available when you slid the screen down. But I'm just like,
no, I'm not liking it.
What is the point in that?
No, you need to give me a really unique use case, otherwise I'm not bothered.
I can't think of one.
What they should have done is just made it an emoji screen and people would have gone nuts for it. That's what they should have done.
Yeah, they really should have done. Oh well. AlphaGo. This was something that happened a while back originally, where they pitted AlphaGo, an AI computer, playing the game Go.
DeepMind.
Yeah, playing the game Go, which is supposed to be a million times more complex than chess. And they've always said that a computer would not be able to play it.
Yeah, what's the word for it? It's because it's an incomplete information game, isn't it?
Yeah,
something like that. Whereas chess, there's you can just play all the moves ahead of time. Yeah, so you just throw computing power at it, basically.
Yeah, but you can't.
Do that because there's that many branches that you could actually compute it.
Yeah. Basically they played a top-ranked player. Not the number one player in the world, but a top-ranked player. Was it 5 matches they did?
The reason they played him is because he was the most well-known. Yeah. It was like the celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And AlphaGo won.
Yeah. It's good, apparently.
Yeah.
Can play that game.
Yeah. And apparently off the back of that, people have started playing some of the moves that AlphaGo played in those games because
it used unconventional moves that a human player would not use.
Yeah. And the moves that people kind of knew about, but were just like, no, you don't use that because that's just not going to work. And then, it's been proven now that obviously they do work and players have been taking on those kind of aspects. So now AlphaGo has played the number 1 ranked player in the world and won.
Beat him 3-0.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, because there's a Chinese player,
that
they weren't allowed to live stream it in China or live blog about it? Because they take Go so seriously that they didn't want it to be beaten massively, and it put shame on.
Oh, God.
But he only won by half a point in the first game.
Oh, really?
It was close.
Yeah.
But just deep-minded,
it's unbelievable.
It's unreal. They're absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
They really are.
And the thing that really got me was prior to this, in between the two sort of matches that it's had with the two top ranked players, was it actually entered some tournaments online, and other Go players were saying, this player's way too good. I think it might be AlphaGo. And then they came out at the end and said, and it just landslided the game. But they came out in the end and said, yeah, it was us. And the guy who it's just beat, the number 1 ranked player in the world, was in that tournament. And he said, before these games even started, he said, I feel like on that online tournament, I played the best I could possibly play.
Really?
Against AlphaGo. It's just unbelievable.
Well, AlphaGo's officially retired now.
Yeah.
From
Go.
From Go.
Yeah.
Now they're moving towards the holy grail, arguably, that is generalised intelligence.
Monopoly.
It would be impressive if it would have Monopoly, yeah.
Be impressive if it played by the right rules.
No one plays by the right rules.
Nobody plays by the right rules.
Let's face it, cons are stealing money every round like every other player does in Monopoly. Figure out the most effective technique is to steal money slyly through distraction. Look over there!
Could all my 500s.
Stack them under the board before the game even starts, and you just sneak them out when no one's looking. You buy a second used copy on eBay and fill your pockets full of 500s.
Yeah.
That's how you win a Monopoly. Other tech news, Neil. What we got?
You've not completed the sentence. No, I jumped in and said Monopoly jokingly, and we just went down that rabbit hole for a second. The holy grail of AI.
Oh yeah, just generalised intelligence.
Oh, generalised intelligence, right? Yeah, okay.
That was it.
Never mind. So Freshwater sort of. We'll see where
we've got around to our last news bits already.
I think we are, mate. Yeah.
Okay, this was just one of my real just random reading funny tech news. It is tech news. It is tech news because we're always interested in renewable energy, aren't we?
Yes.
We both really want electric cars.
Yeah.
Need to be cheaper.
Tell me about it.
Need to be cheaper. Although I read some of the day that they reckon it's not going to be long before electric cars are cheaper than gas cars. Gas cars.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
Do you know what needs to happen more than them becoming cheaper?
What?
Scumbags at Asda not parking in the electric parking bays because they're closer to the store. Or just have a cheeky charge up in house. No!
Where was I the other day? I forgot what show I went to. And they'd literally driven up to the door.
Really?
God, where was it? And we were just blown away. It was like, how lazy can you be? Just drive up to the door.
The shop near my house is on the corner, and the corner is on a roundabout, and people park on the roundabout because it's a quicker way to get to the shop. You're just like, would you normally park on a roundabout? You moron.
It's unreal, isn't it? It really is. So renewables, Neil.
Yes.
So we know of solar, we know of wind, we know of tidal.
Yeah.
This one I never heard of, where freshwater meets saltwater, there's an opportunity to generate electricity.
Huh.
I was like, I'm sorry, what? And apparently, if you harnessed all the power from where this happens around the world, you could supply 40% of the world's energy needs.
That's crazy.
And I was just blown away because I didn't even know you could get energy to do that.
No.
And long story short, very complicated science. They've come up with a new technique, and it basically just the difference between the salt water and the fresh water. You can generate electricity.
That's unbelievable. How do they collect it? Harness it?
They use the difference in those two solutions to turn a turbine. And
right.
the turbine generates
okay.
the electricity.
Weird.
And it's just, wow. I had no idea you could even generate electricity that way.
Yeah.
So the future, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
It really would.
Obviously it's one of those things where you get people complaining that wind turbines are rubbish because it's not always windy. That's always happened.
I'll tell you something else I found about wind turbines.
Go on.
This blew me away. Right, they've just put up the world's largest wind turbines in, I think it's somewhere, might be somewhere in England or something, actually.
Yeah.
Right, one rotation can power a house for a day.
What?
Yeah, because I actually had no idea, how much made per rotation, but that's what it is.
Wow.
One rotation is one house.
Yeah.
So,
that's bonkers.
You only need 100 windmills rotating pretty swift, and you got a lot of power.
Totally.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I remember somebody having an argument with me who said that they were against wind turbines because they ruin the landscape. But they said, they're not even 100% efficient. Oh, well, what is? And they were, no, they're only 40% efficient. I'm like,
how efficient do you think coal is?
That's exactly what I said. How efficient do you think a coal-powered power station is? And they were like, well, I don't know. And it's probably about 50. It's nowhere near 100%.
Oh, no. You just can't get anywhere near that level of efficiency.
Exactly. So it's a non-argument in my mind. But that's cool. One rotation equals a day's worth of electricity for a house.
Yeah.
Bananas.
And that's where it's not even moving forward and changing over to full LED lighting.
Yeah.
More low power devices in the home.
Of course, yeah.
Because I bought, unbelievable, Neil, I bought my first LED bulb the other week.
I can't believe you only just got your first LED bulb.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's because I don't get involved in the lighting, so I don't really use it. But then I was like, I'm going to buy an LED bulb. So I put it in and I went, come look at this light, Sean. Does it look any different? She went, yeah, takes a bit long to turn on. I went, ignore that bit. But is the light it produces pleasing?
Yeah.
No.
I once made the mistake of getting cool LED light bulbs instead of warm.
I bought warm. But as you were saying that, it reminded me of something.
Right.
Right. Can you remember a few episodes ago we spoke about IKEA doing smart home lighting?
Oh, yeah.
We said that would change the face of smart lighting.
Yeah.
Right? They've announced it's going to work with Alexa. It's going to work with Siri.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesomes.
IKEA priced as well.
Yeah.
That's the line. Everyone's going to end up with that.
Oh, totally.
5-10 years down the line, everyone's going to have LED lights that have the possibility of being controlled by your smart home.
Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah. Love it.
Know what my parents are getting for Christmas?
Anything that you can control with old Echo.
Yeah. Speaking of LEDs, amazing segue time.
I like LEDs, Neil.
Yeah.
Anything that blinks.
Anything that blinks, possibly changes colour.
Oh, well, now we're talking.
Yeah. I saw a really gimmicky, weird product.
Okay.
And it's not even a product. It's going to go on Kickstarter, but it was being demoed at
It's going to go on Kickstarter. Oh my God, we're back to our Kickstarter.
Yeah. But yeah, it was some guy demoing something. But basically, they were colour changing, flashing LED eyelashes.
Okay, you ready for the questions?
Go.
Power.
Watch battery in the back of your hair, held in with hair clips.
How do they run the cabling from your eyelash to the battery?
It wasn't very clear. It wasn't a full article, but basically they said that the cabling is so fine you can barely see it.
Right. Okay.
And looking at this guy, you couldn't see, because there was a guy wearing them. And you could see them flashing away, and you couldn't see any cabling at all.
Right. So do they constantly just do a particular flashing pattern?
No, actually, I believe it was kind of...
sound reactive.
Yeah, also motion reactive.
So you flick, you flutter your eyes?
No, he was moving his head from side to side, and it was changing the way that the lights...
So maybe all the electronics are in
the
where
back,
the battery.
Yeah, where the battery is.
So then you can do head movements to generate different patterns.
Yeah.
So what does he think the use case for this is?
Raves. I'm guessing.
Well, do you know the guy?
Strippers.
Well, do you know the guy that did the gloves for raves?
Yes.
The LED lights and gloves. Right, I just thought, sell a few hundred pairs or whatever.
Yeah.
He made millions.
Really?
He made millions and millions of dollars.
Nice one.
I was like, how many raves are cracking off at any one point in time? There's
probably more than you think.
A massive need for LED gloves.
Yeah.
This does seem like some kind of cyberpunk future. I've got my flashing eyelashes.
Yeah, and I'm wearing clothes that have got flashing lights on, and I'm going full on.
Do you know what we do need?
What?
I don't personally, but we shouldn't have it. Can you remember the scene in Total Recall? Have you seen Total Recall?
Both.
Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Okay, right. So he goes in to, I can't remember the name of the facility, the receptionist paint her nails.
Oh yeah, where she just taps the little pen onto a nail and they change colour. So what would that? There's like an LCD display for your fingernail.
E-ink,
of course.
Colour E-ink displays.
Yeah,
you could do it.
Yeah,
bit up to low power. Maybe you could even draw the power from your body. Dun, dun,
maybe.
So did you say that someone's come up with a wearable that does that?
Oh yeah, I think I did see something about that.
Obviously, that's to pierce your skin.
Yeah.
But that's
beautiful.
That's how it gets the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need, Neil. I like your eyelashes. I hope you're going to back them when it's on Kickstarter.
Flirting. I personally, probably not. But...
just for the giggles?
Maybe just for the giggles?
Halloween or Christmas?
It would be kind of cool.
Imagine if you could get a really good one to hang all around your beard.
What would that even be? Although I was looking for, I've put beard baubles in my beard before.
Yeah.
And I have tried to look for LED lighting that doesn't weigh that much, so I would be able to feed it into my beard.
Right. What did they call them? There was two products that both went on Kickstarter, yeah?
Right.
And they're powered over a USB battery, like an Anker battery.
Yeah.
And it's just a piece of string powered on a USB cable with lights on it.
Nice.
What's it called? I can't... like Twinkle Line or Glow Twinkle.
Right.
But you could, get that, Neil, because you could just slip that battery in your pocket.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to go Anker.
Obviously.
We're going to have to come back to that one for Christmas, Neil.
I'm always up for beard decoration.
Christmas special.
It's got to be done.
Neil with his flashing eyelashes, his flashing beard, and when you open your mouth, I want some kind of massive spotlight to shine out. That's some kind of sci-fi horror.
I was going to say, that sounds like some weird kind of sentinel thing that's searching for people who's opening their mouth.
As you walk through the bar.
Why does it have that noise?
Well, no, did it? No, I don't know.
It's definitely got to have that noise then.
Yeah. Okay, right. We're basically going to, like... Have you seen a rocket that they've been building for school?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. I said to Sean, I wanted to strap a load of electronics onto it with buttons that make noises and flashing lights. But apparently, it would be obviously a 6-year-old didn't make it if we did that. So.
I guess there is that element to it.
Not allowed to strap electronics onto our model rocket. Disappointed.
Never mind.
Disappointed.
All right.
I think we've come to a natural end.
I think we have come to natural end. I was about to wrap it up without you pointing it out, but well done anyway.
This is the end bit.
This is the end bit, yeah. Okay, so you can find us in all normal places. So techenthusiast.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and probably some other places that I can't remember. Like, subscribe, follow, do whatever you do on your socials, and we shall see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I can probably move stuff into it. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it.
Something out.
In the meantime, breakfast.
What did I have for breakfast?
Yeah.
I think I did have my normal, although we switched over to flesh.
Flesh.
You know what? It took me 6 attempts to get this right the other day. To fresh blueberries. Try and say it.
Fresh blueberries?
I'll show you. But every time I said it, I'm going, flesh blueberries. I could not say it. For some reason, that combination of two words tricked me.
Right.
And what's weird, I can't see this, but Sean tells me.
Okay.
Frozen blueberries,
Yes.
the shake goes purple.
Okay.
So what colour does it go with fresh?
Green.
Beige.
What?
Yeah. Using high quality blueberries, don't start thinking, scraping the bottom of the barrel.
That's a weird one.
Went and got them from Costco, fresh section.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's almost like there's more dye in a frozen, don't know why.
Huh.
Anyway,
Maybe
what
the
was
freezing process locks it in.
extra dye?
I had, also from Costco, I had 2 cold, pre-cooked burgers.
So what you tell me is, Costco, it's worth it.
It is if you...
Like meat and fresh fruit.
Yeah, basically, or expensive gizmos that you can get a bit cheaper.
Do you know what? Actually, I'll bring this up in the main one. Stop.
Stop. We're no longer talking.
Stop. End.